Hey, it's Coach Jeremy here in the Explode program. In this next module, we're going to dive into how to build a YouTube channel. This is one of the most powerful marketing tools that you can have in your business. Video today is looked at more than anything else. And what better way to get it out than to host it over at YouTube? And guess who owns YouTube? Google. So if you're looking for search engine optimization, if you're looking to build video content and get that message, your personal brand awareness out to your customers, your clients, and even the people that you don't know, which is even more important, then you're gonna wanna use your YouTube channel. So let's dive in and I'll take you through the steps on how to get it set up properly. Hey, it's Coach Jeremy here with Red Hawk Coaching and the Explode program. And we're gonna go through how to set up your YouTube channel. The great thing and the power of YouTube is that YouTube is owned by Google. So Google is the king of search. And video is the way that most people are conveying their message today. It gets so much more interaction than posting a picture or posting text. Video allows people to connect with you, connect with the story that you're trying to sell. And in real estate, we're telling the story of buying homes, selling homes, and investing in real estate. And so I'm going to walk you through the basic steps to get your YouTube channel up and going today. So you may ask yourself, do I have a YouTube channel? And if you have a Gmail account, the answer is yes. So you'll notice when you log into your Gmail, the apps at the top, you'd click on that and one of the apps is going to be YouTube. So you're going to land on the channel. Now, to be able to actually work on the channel, you need to go to YouTube Studio. So if you go over the far right side and under your profile picture, you're going to click that and YouTube Studio is going to be one of your options there. All right, once you arrive at the dashboard, you're going to look to the top left and wherever your logo is, if you hover over it, it tells you can view your channel right here. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to take me to your channel. So the first thing you want to do is create your cover art. And to create it, you would just click on the picture icon and then upload the photo of your choice. Now I utilize Canva. So in an earlier module, I walked you through how to build an email signature using Canva. So Canva is going to be the product of choice here, the one that I recommend. You could either have the basic version, which does not cost you anything, or you can pay for Pro, which gives you a few additional features to be able to edit your photos. And that's around $120, $30 a year. So if you look at the cover photo, the recommendation for the photo size is 2560 by 1440 pixels. Again, that's 2560 by 1440. So when you go into Canva and you create your artwork, that's the size it needs to be. Now, here's a clue that might help you. And you're going to have to kind of play with this and download the picture that you create and upload it. And then you may have to download and create a new one and upload it until you get it to where it looks just right. Because you're going to want to test this on your desktop. And you're also going to want to see what it looks like in the mobile. And what I've found is, yes, the optimal size is 2560 by 1440, but you want to build your content around the center and leave some space around the edges for it to work both on mobile and desktop. So that's just a little hint there that might help you. And the only way you're going to make sure that it's right is if you're testing it and viewing it on your mobile device and also on your desktop. All right, so you're going to create that photo there. Start with the about. And when you click on about, you're going to see right here, it's going to say customize channel. And so there's the old version of YouTube and the new version. And so it could be a little confusing. Like here, you cannot edit it. But if you go to customize channel, it's going to take you to another screen. And here you're going to see the about section. So you can just click inside. The first thing that I would recommend on your channel is put the link to your website. Make sure that it's HTTP or HTTPS. In most cases, it'll more than likely be HTTPS. Again, test it out. But you have to put that in front of the domain in order for the domain to be clickable. So any links that you put in here, make sure you put the full link, and YouTube will turn that into a clickable link. So if you want to put some other links in here, there you can. Put a description. Now you're selling real estate, so talk about the areas in which you serve. Talk about the services that you offer. You work with buyers, you work with sellers, you work with home investors, you work with raw land, you work with custom builders, you work with new construction. Load up your channel description with keywords, and especially keywords in regards to the areas in which you serve. So it could be neighborhoods or villages or cities or towns, whatever that is. Make sure those keywords are in there, because again, YouTube is owned by Google, the king of search. So the more information you have in there that is now searchable, the better. It's going to drive more people to your channel. Below, you can add an email for business inquiries, and it's actually, they've got it set up to where they have to fill out a CAPTCHA if they utilize that feature. That way you don't get spammed through your YouTube account. You can add additional links. Now these links, when you add them, will actually now show up in your banner, and they are clickable. So I've got one that goes to my website, one that goes to a group that I run, one that goes to a Facebook page. So if you have a Facebook page, a general business page, or maybe you have a neighborhood page or whatever that is, you can drop those links into your channel banner by going down here and adding links. So when you're done, just click done. It'll automatically save it, and you're good to go. You're ready to rock and roll. All right, so let's go back to YouTube Studio. And we're going to click on the icon here, which takes us back to our channel. So we've done the about section. The discussion is people that comment on your videos. Channels, these are channels that maybe you follow or subscribe to, or you maybe you have partners, vendor partners or something like that, and you want to link your YouTube channel to their channels. You can do that. My preference on that is to just keep everything with yourself. It's up to you. It's a personal decision. Playlists, really important. So playlist gives you the ability, you can see I have many playlists here. Playlist gives you the ability to create essentially like folders. Now these folders will allow you to sort your videos, and so you can create a new playlist. And unfortunately, I think you have to go back to, let me go back over here, back to YouTube Studio. It keeps dropping you into the old version. And if I go to my channel and click on Customize Channel, it's going to take me into the newer version. You'll see playlist here. So when I click on playlist, you'll have an option at the top. You'll know you're in the right version because it gives you the ability to create the playlist. And let's say you want to do a playlist of all your listings. So it might be featured listings of the Williams Real Estate Group. Okay, now with anything within YouTube, it could be at the video level. It could also be at the playlist level. You can decide who sees it. Now, obviously for featured listings of the Williams Real Estate Group, you're gonna want that public so that people can access it. You could make playlists unlisted, and you can actually make it private. So if there's some videos, maybe you have some personal videos that you've done, maybe your kids on Easter running around doing an egg hunt or something. You don't want anybody to see those or find those. You might make those private or unlisted. The only way they're going to be able to access that video is if they actually have the link to that video. Otherwise, for your business, the majority of those are more than likely going to be public. If it's unlisted or private, it is not going to show up in any of the searches. So we're going to make it public, and we're going to create it. Now, right now, I don't have any videos in this playlist. And if I did, it would pull up the first one that's there, the featured one. Again, you want to add a description. So add a description and talk about your services as a real estate agent that sells homes, because in this case, the featured real estate listings are most likely going to be your listings. So provide a description about your services representing sellers, why they should choose you, maybe some key marketing points that make you different, whatever that is, keyword it up, because again, it will help in search. Now, what are some other playlist ideas? You may create a playlist that has videos about the process, the home buying process. And you break that down into, you know, meeting with a lender, putting down your option money. What is the option period? What does it mean to hire an inspector or a pest inspector? What's the difference between those two? What are the things to expect while your home is under contract and you're waiting to go close on that? And then you might do the same thing with sellers, breaking down the different processes that you would go through working with home sellers. So playlists can be really powerful because you can take those videos then and take conversations or things that you're having over and over and over again, turn it into a video and be able to now share those with your customers and your clients. And they're able to get that information, and it'll really help you cut down the amount of questions you get asked. As long as the videos are thorough in talking about the process, it's going to give them all the information that they need. And of course, somewhere at the end of the video, you'd say, if you have any additional questions, make sure you reach out to me. So playlists can be really, really powerful in organizing your video and organizing content that you share with customers and clients. And then obviously the videos. So if you click on, we're going to go back into YouTube Studio because it keeps taking us out. And you'll see on the side, dashboard, videos, playlist. You can check your analytics, comments, subtitles, monetization. You've got to have so many videos being watched I think it's per month. So it takes a lot of videos to get to this place. But at some point, you could potentially monetize your channel. All right, so if we click on videos, it will show everything that you have available. And if you look at the visibility, I have some that are unlisted, some are listed, some are public. I know when they were posted. So all your videos are here. What's really great about this is you can hover over the video and it gives you some different options here where you can edit, look at the analytics, look at any comments. You could watch it on YouTube, or if you click on the 3 dots, you can actually get the shareable link and then drop that into a messenger message, or post it on Facebook, or send it via email to somebody. So really quick to grab a link there and be able to get that off to somebody that is going to need that information to make a decision. All right, so again, this is the YouTube channel portion. It's really important to set this up, and everybody has one. If you have a G Suite account or even just a basic Gmail account, you have a YouTube channel. You just have to go in there and set it up. And then after that, it's all about uploading content, and it's really easy to upload content. If you look at the top right, it'll either say create or have this camera, depending on what version you're in. And then you have an ability to select a file. So if you have a file on your desktop that you would like to load, or if you're on your mobile, you could load a video that you took with your mobile phone. And you can load it. You could add content to the description, the title, the description, again, using a lot of keywords, and making sure that in every description of every video you create, the first line should be a link to your website. We want to drive people back to you. YouTube is just think of it as a vehicle to go out and market you, to drive traffic back to your website. And hopefully you have Facebook Pixel. That's a whole nother class, but Facebook Pixel on your site to capture them. So now you can retarget them with Facebook ads. All right, so I hope you found this valuable. Once you get your channel posted and built out, go put a link in our closed Facebook group, and I'd love to see it. If you've got any questions, obviously go into that group and post those there, and somebody will be able to help you. I look forward to seeing you utilize your YouTube channel, and the amount of people you're going to be able to connect with this, I think, is going to amaze you. And I trust you have a great and productive day.